There is no more excuses. We got to get in the stand as early as possible, stay as long as possible.
I don't know where he went. That was a really, really good buck. The best case scenario is it ends today. Get ourselves a Halloween buck.
This is the feeling that I've been chasing.
Our sits throughout October have been fun, but our target continues to evade us. However, with the weather now in our favor, we don't miss a beat. We continue to climb into an acorn ridge that seems to be the best spot we have. The deer activity has been non-stop, and the morning of October 29th was no different.
Had that little buck walk by. This morning has been absolute chaos. But I guess I'll go ahead and say welcome back to another episode, everyone. We're on the same chunk of property we've been on. I just decided to put a stand up here in the bottom, and man, what a great decision. But before I even got close to setting up, I heard grunting. Little buck comes running by, or at least I think it's a little buck coming running by. Then another little buck came back and was within 5 yards of me, just standing here sniffing, made a little scrape, kept moving. And now I've heard a couple more deer up on top that I can't quite see yet, but this morning's been crazy. This is the kind of hunting that people live for. You know, you get in a stand and just chasing and running and grunting and crashing and popping. And it's so much fun, so cool. This is why we take vacation every year at this time. Insane. I gotta hang my bow back up, try to get my spotting scope out, or at least in a position that I can use it, and then I might just blind grunt rattle right away here this morning. With how much action we've had, how much I hear up top, if I rattle, maybe someone will come down. briefly heard me and then caught my wind. Damn. Oh. I knew the wind was gonna burn me sooner or later. I was just hoping it'd be a doe. Or that he would come chasing a doe. I don't have my proper bow hanger with me today. And I think that might have just bit me because I made a noise, he stopped, and then he smelled me, I think. I'm sure I would have got busted either way, but I also have no idea how big he was. I don't think he was the buck I'm after out here. But he might have been the one from yesterday. No brow tine buck. I could see, the first thing I saw was antlers, and it got my attention. Tell you that much right now. Maybe I should have rattled. Maybe he would have just came in a little more fired up. That is exactly what I did. Let's not do that again, Aaron. There's no doubt in my mind that in the next week, if we stay consistent out here, we're gonna see a big buck.
With an incredible first morning hunt behind us, it's time to get in the woods with Marilyn again. However, we have a weird situation to take care of first. Autofocus. The crossbow, one member broke on it, so let's see what happens.
I have a feeling that cam's gonna fly off.
It might. Hope we don't hit a window, huh?
Oh, there it went.
That wasn't so bad.
No.
There went part of the arm, though.
Part of the arm that could be replaced.
Yeah, that's crazy. Huh, well.
Well, at least nobody got hurt.
The bomb has now gone off, so.
I thought for sure that was gonna fly out of there.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy.
We're not set up yet, dear. I heard a deer cough today. Oh, I should just let it out. That hurt.
Felt like you heard a deer cough.
Yeah, it literally coughed today. Right in front of me.
That's not a thing.
It totally is. It was just like we're. Time to wake up. There were deer on the trail over there 5 minutes ago. So, they're probably on their way.
Did I snore?
No. Yeah.
only shot that I have to shoot him is with all these little mini trees in front of him. Unless he comes directly in front here. So this was a good... Oh my God, walk away.
It's fine. You can stay here. My arms are tired.
He's like, I don't know, something doesn't feel right. It's like I can't put my finger on it.
Yeah, you just passed up your first buck of the year, though. Oh, this footage looks awesome.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is where Marilyn's buck from last year's story ends, and in the most unfortunate way. It wasn't even a neighbor or anything cool. It got hit on the highway. If you know anything about our videos over the last few years, you know we live on a highway, our property's on a highway, and you know that highway bats 1,000 when it comes to hitting some of our best bucks. And here's Marilyn's buck. Super disappointing. We didn't get out enough with her when he was around in daylight at the beginning of the season. But ultimately, you know, life happens. You got to work. You know, things are the way they are because they have to be. And it's just super unfortunate that the cards couldn't fall in her favor like they did me today. But either way, you're watching this before you watch the day that I had. I just wanted to wrap this up after one of Marilyn's hunts. We had a lot of fun. We seen some deer. She passed a buck, hoping for this guy. And now this guy, we got him. There's some closure there, which I'm a big fan of. That there's some closure that this buck is actually dead, and we have it, and we know he didn't just disappear, and we never heard from him again. So luckily, I was leaving the house when I saw the vehicles, and the person driving the Tahoe let me take it. So it is what it is, but it is still very sad, and we're gonna, you know, at least have the rack, and we'll have the memory of hitting him and not finding him last year, and hopefully a little bit of closure helps. But Maryland we still got some good bucks out here, so Maryland still has plenty of opportunity this upcoming weekend. But for now, the disappointment is there, and it stinks. So either way. But for now, this is where I leave you guys. So make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, make sure you're subscribed because the video coming today. Ooh, buddy. Let me give you a little sneak preview of today's video, shall I? With the movement heating up and our temps cooling down, Halloween is right around the corner. We have snow in the forecast, and that weather is exactly what we need to get on our target buck. That's all coming up on the next episode of The Debrief.